In fights, he carries power, and I'll tell you something, he hits someone, if he hits you on the arm, you know you've been hit. Wherever he catches you, you know the power. And that can take the fight, and that can take the fight out.
Frank Warren confident in Dubois' knockout power ahead of Parker showdown. Frank Warren firmly believes that Daniel Dubois will knock out Joseph Parker. Despite Parker's
I believe it's a fight that he can win. He has the tools to do it. He's got a very good boxing brain. He's got a superb jab again, as we talk about jabs. I mean, it's a big thing for me, but he's got a superb jab. He's got a lot of
impressive recent victories. The heavyweight boxing world is eagerly anticipating this high-stakes clash as Dubois, the reigning IBF heavyweight champion, prepares to defend his title. With a record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 21 knockouts, Dubois has built a reputation as one of the division's most dangerous punchers. His meteoric rise at a young age showcased his explosive power, but his career has also faced hurdles, particularly his 2023 loss to Oleksandr Usyk. That defeat led to doubts about his mental toughness and ability to reach the top. However, Dubois has responded in dominant fashion, proving his resilience and determination. Since the Usyk loss, Dubois has reasserted himself as a major force in the heavyweight division. In December, he faced Jarrell Miller in what many considered a make-or-break fight. Despite some tough moments, Dubois showcased his power and grit, ultimately stopping Miller. He followed that performance with an impressive victory over Filip Hrgovic, outworking and overpowering the Croatian to earn a decisive win. Then, in a stunning upset, Dubois shocked the boxing world by defeating Anthony Joshua in front of 90,000 fans at Wembley Stadium. Despite being the underdog, he delivered a career-defining performance, proving that he belongs among the sport's elite. Now, Dubois sets his sights on Joseph Parker, and his promoter, Frank Warren, is brimming with confidence. Warren, who has guided Dubois' career from the start, believes the 27-year-old is in the best form of his life. In a recent interview, Warren confidently predicted a knockout victory, stating that while Parker is a formidable opponent, Dubois is simply too powerful and too mentally prepared to be stopped. He acknowledged Parker's skill and experience, but remains convinced that Dubois' peak form. This heavyweight showdown promises fireworks, as Dubois looks to cement his place among the best in the division. Parker's strategy versus Dubois' power. Can skill overcome strength? Despite Frank Warren's confidence in Daniel Dubois' knockout power, some in the boxing world believe Joseph Parker's cerebral
a dream fight. You know, I think Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident.
Another hard fight for him, by the way.
I was just going to say, he's in with it. He's not got another. He's not. When was the last time he had an easy job?
Precisely.
I mean, he had no easy jobs, and he's in with a winning fighter, a guy who's
Dubois' brute force. Brains can beat brawn in the heavyweight division, Lee remarked, citing Parker's victories over heavy hitters like Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang as proof that his boxing IQ is his greatest asset. If Parker can avoid getting caught early, Lee is confident that his fighter's superior tactical approach will allow him to neutralize Dubois' power. Parker's recent victories have further solidified his reputation as one of the most tactically sound heavyweights.
He'll be focused on Joe. I hope he's focused on Joe. I hope he is, because I know Joe can win either way. Even if he is or isn't like overlooking him, I know Joe can beat Dubois. But it's an interesting one because subconsciously, once that's set in your mind, you're always looking ahead. So whatever. If he is, he is. If he's not, I don't care about it really. Just focus on my man and getting him ready for it.
You're 100% confident Joseph Parker becomes a two-time world heavyweight champion?
Yeah. Despite acknowledging Parker's strong recent form, while respecting Parker's skills, Jordan believes that Dubois' power and ability to dominate will ultimately lead him to victory. Adding further insight is Joe Joyce, a fighter who has shared the ring with both men. Joyce, who defeated Dubois in 2020, believes that the early rounds will be crucial. He argues that whoever lands the first significant shot and establishes control early will gain a major tactical advantage. Reflecting on his own fight with Dubois, Joyce suggests that Parker's ability to dictate the pace will be essential. He believes that Parker's move.
Not an easy route for anyone in the heavyweight division, this new version of Joseph Parker. The guy's got a very good chin. He's got a great gas tank, good motor. He knows how to fight punchers. He's coming off of two humongous punchers in Wilder and Zhang. Granted, Wilder didn't fight the fight, doesn't look to himself, but Zhang sure did. Zhang dropped him twice. Parker got up and outboxed him. He's a very, very capable guy in there, even a heavyweight. He's a big guy, too. People forget. Yes, he's a technician. Yes, he's kind of crafty and will outmaneuver you, but he's big enough, durable enough to deal with these super heavyweight guys. And
Similarly, Chris Algieri sees Parker's strategic adaptability as a serious threat. While acknowledging Dubois' devastating knockout power,
very tough fight. Good
Algieri predicts that this fight could go the distance, where Parker's experience and ability to control the tempo will give him the upper hand. He argues that if Dubois struggles to land his big punches, Parker's ability to adjust on the fly could prove to be a major advantage. Finally, Paulie Malignaggi raises concerns about Dubois' ability to handle Parker's movement and defensive skills. Malignaggi notes that while Dubois has excelled against aggressive...
Dubois aside is the most informed heavyweight in the world.
Yeah, both of them in great form, to be fair, yeah.
If anything, I think actually Joseph Parker is in better form than Daniel Dubois, because that spree of fights of Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang.
Yeah, great.
Let's just look at it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous, because Zhilei Zhang was undefeated, in my opinion.
Opponents. Parker's footwork and technical prowess could present a unique challenge. If Dubois fails to adjust to Parker's strategy, he could find himself on the back foot, unable to land his signature power shots. With both fighters bringing distinct strengths to the ring, this heavy